On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sharks offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously the defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He'll do it himself. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Sharks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He'll pull it on the read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You know, this zone replay is something they run over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Sharks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Memphis offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this game.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Back open in the middle. And it's slipped out. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the wet.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Sharks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Well, jet sweep pass. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Quickly complete.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives live? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. We'll see if they can dig one up. It goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sharks. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to...
And the ball is picked off. Got room on the... And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, Dave. He's got it on the right.
Yo, what's good, Greta? Welcome in.
And got it to the 44-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Cunningham. He's right on target. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up.
Dude, I want to see any game I want.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They've got the screen set up. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Dialed up it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise, opened up a little passing lane for the school.
And I tell you what, a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody, and you're sending all your resources to get them, and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
His drive will open from the 15. Wide out in motion. He'll start this drive firing. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put him in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. The give to the tailback. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just
going for the big play. And it
I
slips
can.
through his
I think it's already
fingers,
open.
incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he'll be brought down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got the quick pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Conley. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more.
Hold on a minute, Creeper. I'll look. It's probably open. Creeper, it ain't working right now. Like, it sits there on the loading screen and it won't work.
That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He looks that one in nicely.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
The Sharks will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Cunningham. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Yeah, I think they are.
Touchdown, Memphis! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Comes out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. There's as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the jet sweep to pick up the first down. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 1 more snap coming before halftime. On second down, looking again to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sharks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
What you mean, Creeper? I don't know what you're talking about.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Dropping back, it's Cunningham. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the Tigers
Creeper, I may join you.
He's gonna pass. Forced out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'll join you after this game.
Now 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
The Tigers are on the move. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45, on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that.
And I'll live stream it to Creeper if that's okay.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st down here for the offense. Got the quick completion. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all of this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this one.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with... The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Cunningham. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Line gets set, 1st down. It's a reverse. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sharks. And they take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that.
Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll finally bring it down after he rips off a huge play. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. Now from inside the red zone. And they will score! Touchdown, Memphis! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. No question possession, they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. And the Sharks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. Run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up. They're going to go 1-0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Memphis, 52, Sharks, 20.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And now this offense will take the field again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Memphis.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes,
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got